Okay.
I am ready, watching these Alu demons, untrustworthy as they are. Is this a door? I keep wanting, I keep wanting to ping the map, and it just never works.
Oh dear.
Numerous thick rugs, cushions, and tasseled pillows cover the floor with a decadent of this decadent chamber. Strange, exotic scents are in the air, likely coming from several smoldering braziers and censers, balanced on elegant silver stands in the corners of this room. You guys also see 5 stone giants. They don't really pay any attention to you guys. They don't quite look like the stone giants that you guys are have been seeing. Um, but they do look like stone giants, I guess you could say. Um,
They all look the same.
yeah, and they're all just kind of lounging about in that room right now.
We
Oh
have been
man, she
invited
has
in.
some stone cold lover.
And this
Uh,
female will like lead the way. Actually, 2 of the females will lead the way.
I see you guys are cold to my jokes.
yeah.
Frigid lovers talk about frigid companions. Am I right?
Well, I'm going to stop here until everybody else catches up. Our crazy cat lady may have fallen asleep.
Maybe.
I'm here. I'm gonna be right behind you guys. Stone giants were being led into place with somebody who's telepathying Henrik and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
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 We're getting ourselves into, the worst possible scenario. Let's go.
Well, why waste time? Just gather all the encounters up into one mega brawl and then just
Yeah.
move it, right?
Fireball.
It's efficiency.
Spell efficiency.
And or TPKing.
Well, okay, so
Yeah,
I
but
have
I
a.
I have a
have
really fun
plan
backup
to get us
character
out,
plan, so
Don't
as long
worry.
as we all
Somebody else
don't
will
die
finish this
in one
book for
round.
you guys.
uh
You guys can be the
I
heroes
can
of some
limit
other
wish
game.
teleport us.
actually I don't have a backup character for this game because much higher level.
Yeah, I don't really think any of you guys are gonna die. Hold your horses. It's okay.
Wow. We'll see
I think
about that.
somebody might eventually, but I'm not too concerned about this part. I don't know.
We're creative when it comes to dying.
I know you guys are.
The last
Actually-
near-death experience we had was the swimming when people were like, let's turn into goldfish and go exploring.
Alright, Abysm.
It was a good plan.
The air in this room is unusually close, seeming almost to shimmer with pleasant smelling mist. Pillows, cushions, and throw rugs cover the floor, and 4 beds sit in the corners of the room. Each bed has an iron frame to which numerous ropes and leather straps are attached. A large padded throne sits against the far wall between 2 beds, while opposite, in another corner, a tall, spindly censor sits on a low wooden table. It's from here that the faint mist seems to be issuing. You also see an all too familiar face.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Is it the Mithril Mage? Has he been the seducer?
Who's that?
Oh yeah, I do recognize that face. There was 6 of her that we fought.
Oh, he was. I see.
And you were
In
I think I
return
know
for
what's
some
going
sort
on.
of.
Yeah.
In return for some sort of favors, he was allowed to clone her for his own
Maybe.
purposes.
Or
That
maybe
sounds
he
like
didn't
a
ask her permission.
sounds like a lust thing to do, though. Trading favors.
Lust and pride kind of go hand in hand with each other.
And she does speak telepathically to you and says, "Please, do come in."
I get okay. I guess we go in.
I'll just make room for Henrik since he's the one that's being our diplomacy guy.
And yeah, when he
jumps
sees
right
her, he
onto that bed.
he looks shocked that he's seen her before. 6 of her to be exact.
She says, "Oh, I haven't had visitors in such a long time."
Oh, that's funny because we've seen you before.
What? No, you haven't. I've never seen you.
Uh
What is she? She doesn't look like a person.
oh.
I think she is a succubi, wasn't she?
Anybody who actually steps into the
I know.
room, she'll speak telepathically to. Anybody who is not in the room has no idea what she is saying.
Oh, I'm not in the room, but I guess I will be in the room. Cause, oops.
Okay.
Here you go, Nizzo. You can be right here.
The
I
this
want
female
to...
starts to like play around on the bed, in naughty kind of ways.
Okay.
Of course she does.
Oh, nice place you have here.
Yes, thank you.
What was I going to knowledge? I was going to knowledge what she is with, like, planes. Where did that go?
So, perhaps we could talk about helping, about you helping us defeat Karzak.
You're not sure, Amara. She said, "I don't care about Karzog. He's already defeated."
Actually, he's not. He has just awoken not too long ago.
Sounds like, wait, hold on one second. What's his name? Sounds like Varaxorus didn't get his wish. She starts chuckling.
Who is that?
You recognize that name, Henrik.
Oh, I do. Oh. Oh, is that the name of
That-
Yes.
the dead cloney dude?
The cloney dude.
I say, yes, you had an alliance with him, right? Or maybe it was more than that.
Is that what they call it? An alliance? She kind of starts touching herself. Like, not like too provocative, just kind of in a seductress kind of way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How is that not provocative, Secret?
Well, she's not grabbing her boobs. She's just maybe like rubbing her neck or something like that, you know.
For a
Okay.
demon, that is not provocative. That is merely it's just something to do.
It's just something to do, okay.
It could be much worse. I nod and I say,
At least she's
well,
not like Lamashu. I feel like Lamashu would like force you down and do her business without caring what you think.
I say, well, Alliance, be that as it may. Unfortunately, Rexaris cannot carry out his goal of defeating Karzog, so it lies upon us who are threatened outside of this place by his machinations.
Oh, is he too busy with his clones?
Funny you should say that. There are no more left.
What? Is that
Have you
why
not
he
heard?
hasn't visited me for so long? I do miss him.
Surely you've heard the word.
Tell me, what do you speak of?
I look at the others and I whisper for all the good it'll do. Should we tell?
I don't think it will. Sure. I mean, if it helps our cause, I don't see any reason to deceive at this point.
I'm trying to sense her motive, even though it's not very good.
You can believe what you want.
Alright. Well, I'm a good person, so I don't like to lie. And I tell her that we found Rexaris's corpse and many of his corpses, and we could find no live one. And we found his journal, and it seems that he has perished.
Oh, that old fool. Ah, that's quite amusing. You don't need to sense motive for this, but it looks like you put her in kind of a good mood. You know?
I left my hat and I showed the little headband I have. It was like, he was wearing this, if you recognize it.
Oh, so he was. What?
I shrugged my shoulder.
What could I possibly do for you guys?
Oh. Well, we humbly ask, or only, I guess I humbly ask, that we just have a couple pieces of your equipment to create rune-forged weapons to stop Karzog. We have some glass from his mirrors, and your equipment is the only piece of the puzzle we're missing.
She says, you need a piece. Something from me.
I nod and I say I understand if you're hesitant to part with your belongings, but we are willing to negotiate.
You want one of my toys? And a negotiation? She smiles, kind of in a wickedy kind of way. She says, yes, I'll accept a payment. Perhaps one of you can accompany me in my private chambers for just a few minutes for a little bit of fun, and I'll give you some toys.
I raise my hand and say, not it. Who's taking one for the team?
Nizzo vehemently says, absolutely not me.
I don't think I can help her.
I'm not about to trade myself to a demon in any sort of exchange.
I mean, I'm not saying this out loud, but Inside, he's thinking.
And I don't think anybody here should accept that offer.
As sincerely as I can, I tell her, perhaps there's something else we can do for you? Or trade with you in return for your toys?
What could you possibly have that I would like? She kind of winks at you
Start
as she
digging through your
looks you up and
inventory.
down.
Do you want this lovely robe?
She looks at her body
It's
to
very
cover
valuable.
up this gorgeous body.
Ah. Alright, She probably doesn't want a mirror. I have 1,000 gold mirror that I used once for scrying.
Anybody want to roll a sense motive, and I might give you a value insight here?
Sense motive.
Nizzo, you got a pretty good idea that she's looking for something pretty valuable, probably perhaps in the 5,000 gold piece price range.
Okay.
Or somebody to come join her for a few minutes. Preferably that.
I'll mention that we might be able to give her something high monetary values instead.
Yeah, preferably something like an item.
I'm not sure what I actually have, but
I have this cloak that none of us is using.
oh, the Archmage robes, yeah.
Or not the robes. She said she doesn't want the robes. But I have this cape of the mountebank.
Oh,
I offer the cape. And I say that this would look splendid upon you, and it would help you escape any kind of danger with ease.
Her eyes light up as she sees this bright red and gold cape you pull out.
She might recognize it.
She does. She's like, why, yes. I would love to have that cape.
Oh, good. Well then, a deal?
Very well then. Have one of my toys, and I'll accept this cape.
I thank her, and I hand the cape towards her or towards one of her attendants.
Okay. She, you guys are kind of standing at the entrance, but she starts walking over here where you guys are at. So
Okay.
I'm guessing
Yeah,
you
and
might
I
like
hand it to her.
shuffle away or something. Because she's going to...
Oh, she's going in there, yeah.
Yeah. Do you follow her? She kind of beckons for you to follow. As she
Okay.
grabs the cape from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on things here. Still don't trust her.
Okay. This smoky chamber has no furniture, but mounds of blankets, pillows, and sheets lie heaped on the floor, and some places built into nests. And let's see here. All around the chamber are dozens of exotic bejeweled toys and devices of decidedly erotic nature.
It's the ultimate sex shop. Are there cameras around so that she can blackmail people later?
Perhaps. Maybe. She says, take your pick.
Ugh, I don't take the nicest one, but I take one that
Take the cleanest.
obviously I don't want to take her favorite one, but I'll take one that looks suitable.
And press digitate it.
And then clean it. I take something modest. As modest as you can.
Is there modest in here?
Yeah, I think that might be
I know it's a
difficult
relative
to
term.
find.
Just take the gaudiest one.
Well, I don't want to
You'll
take
be
her
fine.
favorite toy. That would be insulting. Or I don't want to take her
Maybe
naughtiest
she
one,
likes
but
the
if I take
modest one the most.
If I take the crappy one, that would be insulting.
Oh, I forgot. Also, in this room, you do see two kind of like shining looking things, but they're not doing anything.
Oh,
They're standing there motionless.
Those are really fucking creepy looking.
this place is dangerous.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Oh, I know what Henrik takes. Henrik finds the Leia Organa like chainmail bikini
Slave,
set.
yeah.
And he says, "Well, this should do."
She says, you can stay if you like.
No, I think we have to get moving.
I I I, I put a hand to Nizzo and I say, like, as much as we would like to, we must be on our way. But we thank you sincerely for your hospitality and geniality.
So when you defeat this Karzog, I can leave this place again?
I believe so.
What's keeping you here now?
I don't know.
I say, surely there's some way for you to leave. Definitely once the Runelord is defeated.
We should be off to attend to our business.
And start shuffling out warily.
She says, though I made this place fitting for myself, I would like to leave and return home. So, defeat Kurzog, or help me escape from this, and perhaps I'll help you in the future.
Oh, oh, Bism. There might be a way for her to escape, but should we tell her?
No, that's why I'm saying we should be on our way before this conversation goes any further.
Right. All right. We keep going. I wave to the stone giant. Are they all male?
Yes. They look kind of like slaved giants. If you guys roll a knowledge on them, you might be able to get to know a little bit from them.
They're probably like rune slaves or something.
Henrik, you know these are like really old stone giants. Like through evolution, they look slightly different than the giants you've been seeing. You think these might be Thessalonian stone giants, Thessalonian times.
Oh yeah, all the way from back then.
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder how they're keeping them alive, or if maybe you do age here.
Nobody looks old. Everybody here looks kind of in their adult stage, including the giants.
Okay. Well, poor things, but nothing we can do. I wave and smile as I pass through the halls. Wave and smile. It's a shame because like the player wants to get like as many allies as I can, and the temptation of having this lady in against Karzog is very high.
No temptation here.
I know. Nizzle's just like, I don't like this chick at all. I'm still a little, I guess, disappointed that we didn't ask about this guy down here much, but Nizzo doesn't
Bism's
want
going
to push
towards
his
him.
luck. Yeah, Bism's not wanting to drop it. Nizzo's fine, just being like, whatever, like, pick your battles and all that.
These four girls take to the air, starting to fly again.
Man, it's like it seems like the best option is to go to the Pride place first, but there's no way of knowing that. I would have hated to have come here without going to the Shimmering Vale.
It's funny though, because if you come here first and you guys accept for her to come with you for whatever reason, and you take her to the Pride place, and she sees all those clones, she gets like PO'd at him because she has no idea that he did that.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I would like to see that scene.
So now that everybody's sort of by the exit, I'm gonna get this guy.
Oh, good luck with that. All right. How do you plan to do that?
Touch him in dim door.
Can you dim door people out of a cage that you're not also in? I guess.
I think so.
Well, assuming that
See
you
any
can touch
reason
him.
why not?
As long as he
Yeah.
can touch him, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then you do that.
Okay.
And you're now a dimension door down. And you guys are back in the Runeforge then?